Hey, how you doing? So I'm going to discuss my personal experience with the coronavirus. About a month ago, it's towards the beginning of March. Yeah, I work out in the Y and I swim there. So I swim a half a mile, at least 5 times a week. And so the last time I went, there was very few people there. The people were already starting to avoid the Y because of the virus. And there was like no one in the locker room. And, I went swimming. And so a day or two later, I started, all of a sudden, I had a bad stomach ache, like a stomach virus. And then my throat started bothering me and a little bit of my nose, and not a lot. Um, and you know, so I had a lot of the typical stuff, with the stomach virus, and that lasted for approximately 4 days. And then I was doing some research, on the internet. This is really in the beginning, the virus. I'm in New York, and I saw that people were saying that after about 4 days, it could become, much worse, and it might have to go to the hospital. So I was like, going, oh no, I mean, I felt I didn't feel too well. The other thing I had, I would check my temperature once or twice a day. I didn't have any fever. It was like 97.3. But the other thing I did have is that my judgment was kind of off. I was kind of a little delirious, a little bit, not a lot, because, well, somewhat. I do stuff with the stock market. I was making some bad decisions, and anyway, um, so then luckily after day four, when I woke up on day five, my stomach felt totally fine. Totally went away, but my throat was still bothering me, and my nose to some degree, and that continued like that. I would estimate for about another week and a half, another 10 days, and then after that, all of a sudden, the my sore throat went away, and that was it. So I don't know for sure if I got the virus, but it seems like there's a good chance I did, and hopefully I'm immune to it. Um, you know, uh, when I go out, I wear gloves, and if I'm in a store, I'll wear a mask. But if I take a walk or something, I don't wear a mask. I mean, people seem kind of to be overdoing it with wearing the mask in public. Maybe they're not. Who knows? But hopefully, I'm got lucky and I'm immune. And hope my only advice to people who don't have it is I would try to stick to a good diet. Preferably a plant-based diet, and I would do lots of exercise. The reason I was swimming, one of the reasons I was swimming a lot, is I knew that this thing could be coming, and I noticed that when they would describe that athletes got this, it didn't seem like they were dying. They would get it, and then they seem to be getting better. So this thing generally kills people that have issues. I do have one issue from like about 15 and a half years ago. I had something called hairy cell leukemia, so I was worried about my immune system related to that. But I have a feeling after, I think it's kind of rebounded after all these years. I don't know that for sure, but that was kind of why I was concerned. But anyway, so try to stay safe, and good luck. Right.